To be completely honest, yeah, if tomorrow I heard that AOC decided to burn Skype to the ground as a part of the Green New Deal, I'd be all for it. And I think most Democrats would too.
Yeah, no, I think I officially speak for all of us that I am just completely done with Skype. It's such a piece of shit. Oh my god.
Skype is canceled.
Yeah. Skype is canceled.
Yeah. Let's cancel Skype, everybody. Let's just call it racist. Skype is racist. It doesn't
That's
like
right.
Jews, as evident from today's fuckery. But I am glad that
it apparently likes necromancers because it's working fine for Magog.
I do like, though. I mean, well, here's the irony to it. So that promo I put out, which I don't know if anybody saw, but the promo I put out was like last minute thought. I'm like, well, I'm out of fucking ideas today. What do I do? It's like, oh, a wizard is never late. Apro fucking po, don't you think?
A wizard is never late or early. He tweets precisely when he needs to.
Welcome to Midweek Saints, everybody. Hi, I'm back here. Hello. I also don't have a wife right now to watch my kid because she's off having an adventure in California. So I'm going to be back here being producer, a.k.a. Tactical Officer Jeff, while these two get to fuck around.
It'll be fun.
What the gay is this?
What
is
matter?
This, a deck of a starship? Is that what this is?
Yes. We wheeled out a monitor so we could stick you in at the helm.
Okay. Yeah. So this show is a failure.
Well, listen, hey, yes, but
it's like the Mueller report. It's just not a failure.
We don't openly say that. This show neither condemns nor exonerates my ability to come up with content. So
I'm gonna cut your nipples off for bringing me onto the deck of Starship.
Like, do you have any idea how hard it is to combine genres in this way without giving it forethought?
It's not the proper way to cross genres. Stupid.
So
when you have, you should call it science and have a medieval setup.
I didn't even actually really think of that. I probably should have done like a medieval setup.
By the way, here's my coattails. Grab hold. SideQuest is better. Subscribe to SideQuest.
Ooh, SideQuest is pretty fantastic. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, and given today's technical difficulties, I'm just gonna, I think it's a day of technical difficulties because we also invited Beardy on, but Beardy's ISP decided they were gonna get all Canadian and just apologize without fixing anything. So.
No, I honestly, he was like, I don't know what's going on with my internet. The magical connection through the Veil Crystal is all fucked up, and I just went, Article 13. What'd you expect would happen?
Canada's not in the EU, though, is it?
Might as well be.
Yeah, they are they're part of the UK, so,
and
Brexit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, actually.
They'll have the Queen on their money, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken,
except for that French part.
Geopolitics expert Lauren Southern was hoping for a Canuxit very soon. Wants to leave the EU and possibly North America too, if we keep filling up with all these muzzies. So yeah,
Brexit's been fun. I decided that since people are using Mexit for Mexico, how does Morskar exit from everything? So I've decided to call it Moxit.
That sounds like something you drink daily for digestive health.
Sounds like a coffee alcohol mix.
Yeah, or like some kind of version of Ensure,
I was gonna say it would kind of work if it was like more skeet, right?
More skeet. You know what? I'm tired of the dirty hippie talking. Can he shut up?
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, I'm a hipster. Thank you very much. Wait, where are my glasses?
I don't want to hear from you, hemlock gay wolf, until you're spoken to.
I can't see without my glasses.
He's not here. He's back at his ashram swagland.
Yep. Probably my favorite joke when I did a response to your hemlock move. So he looks like a less gay Jeff Holiday. That was my favorite joke. The whole video.
I did almost shit my pants laughing from that one. I will admit.
I dropped the ball in getting it done. I like half wrote it and then half shot it, but I was actually gonna hit you up with some of that Jew magic causing Morskar's economy to collapse at the behest of Grand Wizard George Soros. But schedules.
Well, that's not as bad as the evil wizard Comcastius fucking with Beardy's internet. The unkind is wizard when it comes to fucking things up.
Oh yeah, no, they just recently decided they were going to double my bill, saying it's the best deal we've got. By the way, you don't get access to HBO anymore, and I couldn't help but think to myself, I'm like, yeah. All I could picture was like, I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further.
Pray do not alter it further. So this stream is on Twitch, yes. I don't make many appearances on Twitch.
It's okay. It's a free place.
Things I'm not allowed to say. I don't want you guys to be canceled.
Well, we can't criticize our Lord and Savior Jeff Bezos, praise be his name. But we can now openly say, like, Susan Wojcicki is herself a memory hole. Ooh, no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if she had two brain cells to rub together, she'd start a fucking fire.
It's like, do you have nothing but blocks of wood up there? Well, listen, I mean, we're trying to tamp down on all this fake news and misinformation.
Okay, I'm sorry, I have to point this out. Did my agent not tell you that when I come on the show, no matter how terrible my jokes are, Jeff, you are required to laugh at them?
That worked pretty easy. Sure.
Does that do?
That's better!
Okay, please don't sue us. Please don't sue us.
I mean, in fairness, Magog, I did get a little confused just between like the Twitch and YouTube thing. You're such a big YouTube star. I kind of half expected you to start the show with, "Hey, sisters! Today we're going to talk about eyeliner all around the eyes." I think actually that's the next step for Magog. You need to go.
That's a great
James
idea.
Charles.
No, you got to look, Magog. You got to invade the makeup YouTube sphere.
I'm going to beat you with him.
Real quick,
I'll be honest with you.
Breadmaster PBJ resubscribe 8 months so far. Thank you very much, buddy. Undead Christ subscribe with the Prime subscription. Appreciate you. Anime Moon 12 months. Get down on it. Doodly doodly do. Get down on it. Boodly doodly do. Get down on it tonight. Okay. Bar 2.
Now that song's going to be in everyone's head for the rest of the show and probably the better part of the evening.
Bar 2 resubscribed 8 months. Hey boys, so night as I'm trying to talk my way of a double book date on Friday. Shout out to all the woke sisters out there. Hashtag Black Ass Matters. Bar is such a fucking sex maniac, and he's Portuguese, so that's just so weird to me.
He's got that voice, dude.
Yeah.
I would sue you for not laughing at my jokes, even though it was in the contract. But unfortunately, my lawyer was arrested for corruption and other things. So me and Stormy have to find a new fucking lawyer.
Meanwhile, you can catch the side quest alternate universe show over on Pornhub.
Yeah, that's a funny joke, actually. There's a running joke on SideQuest that there is going to be an alternate pornographic side quest on Wednesday nights, and here I am. So get naked.
We're about to get naked, that's for sure. Tickle Trunk with a tier 3 sub 17 months in a row. Little disappointed Magog isn't in the captain's chair. I don't know. I think we'd have to shrink him too much, wouldn't we? Maybe we should put...
Yeah. Well, you know what you could do? Is you could bring this. You could flip it around, and then we could just put him on the main screen. So we're.
I feel like I should bust out into that pogo song. It's better to have loved than lost, than never to have loved at all.
I'll work on something here in just a minute. Anime Moon says, Nick, you could thank Jeff for this one, sharing that one thing on Twitter earlier this week. You know what you did, Jeff? Japanese Mad Max, go Sunaba. Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, I'll take that and we'll put it in a minute. It's fine.
Oh, by the way, Anime
more
Moon,
weeb
I'm sure
stuff.
he already knows. But no, I'm sure actually for you guys out there who might have been curious, holding on like by the edge of your seats, biting your nails, Vernaculus has now watched Cowboy Bebop with plans to watch One Punch Man. The Weebery commences. Pretty soon he will be describing himself as Kwai. Can anyone wait for Vernaculus to do that? I know I can't.
Why are you doing it to
You
me?
know what? Just call me when he gets around to Evangelion, okay?
Well, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
I just
actually.
can't wait till he's usually such a well-worded man. He is so well-read and he writes so well. I can't wait for the Evangelion tweet. It's just going to be, what the fuck?
What have I been doing with my life that I haven't seen this yet? Wow. And then he's gonna piss everybody off by constantly wanting to fucking talk about it. That's what happens to everybody who watches Evangelion.
Well, see, the important thing, though, is that when he gets to that point, we need to aim him in the direction of Jake Tapper so we can turn Jake Tapper into a weep. Can you imagine that?
It's Raisu.
I don't know who that is. He sounds like a man who invented a soda pop company.
It's Raisu says 2,500 bits for $25. Donate without Twitch taking money. I'm in YouTube. Pink party, heaven now. Jables Boogly, 8 months in a row, tier 1 subscription. Our baby is almost here. Very true. And he says, I don't know why it listed me as anonymous. Just wanted to celebrate our soon-to-be baby.
I'm sorry. I think you mispronounced his name. Jables Boogly, after coming on to the human avatar of my show last night, has now been nicknamed Micronaut.
Micronaut.
That's a good name.
Yeah. Let's get
Yes,
some...
You'll have to ask him about it because it has something to do with him sending pictures of his small dick to people.
Ah, yes. That's a bit like when I was sending out dick pics just before the release of Ant-Man and the Wasp, and they wanted to know which one I was.
Right, yes. And Jables, yes, I did purposely come on this show tonight to make fun of you yet again. It's what I do, it's what I get paid for, and you can't do anything about it, really, because I'm in the... What chair am I in? It's not the captain's chair, but still I'm in charge.
The helmsman. You're the
Welcome
helmsman.
to Side Saints, everyone!
Welcome to Side Bitch, everyone. Wait, that's
wait,
Tuesdays.
Nope, that's my topless meat winch.
It's like, actually, you're gonna have to start like declaring the winner of each week's show. It's like, and this week's Side Bitch is Beardy.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Beardy, remember, only call me from the track phone I bought you. Never your real line.
You know, that's a really good idea, and I'm so used to shit ideas coming from you.
Well, you know, they say a broken clock is right twice a day unless it's digital.
Yeah, and then it just blinks at you.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's always fun.
Yes,
Well,
I don't know where I'm going with that joke, but okay.
No, technically, even a digital clock, if it's doing the blink, then it's right at least twice a day.
Yeah, we'll try unplugging it and actually
not if it's military time. It's always only going to be right once a day.
True.
Yeah. And also if you unplug it and it just doesn't show any time, then it's actually still true because it's all just relative. That's right.
So
science jokes from the Bridge of the Voyager.
My phone keeps blowing up because Ben Pie from the Drunken Peasants last night, he randomly decided to go with Billy to Portland and then got so drunk he didn't realize that it was 2:30 in the morning, and he started calling me being like, dude, you should come to Portland. It's awesome. And I'm like, it's 2:30 in the morning, dude. What are you doing? What's going on, buddy?
Get an Uber, man. It's great. It's just I've got my luchador mask on. The police are here.
But
you might as well go and meet him in Portland and have a good time and try to enjoy it as much as possible. For when I conquer your world, I plan on razing that city to the ground.
Oh, it's such a great city. It's the best city. It's amazing.
Yeah, they put hats on statues in the winter.
People are like, Portland is a cesspool. There's two people who say Portland is a cesspool. People who've never been there, and people who have been there but are legit trying to get more cred on Twitter. Like Andy No. I know Andy No. I've worked with Andy No before. Andy No knows that Portland is a fucking awesome city. He will never say it.
There's also a third.
What's the third
person? People that are right.
Portland's awesome. It's fucking great. It's awesome. It's a great city. It's amazing. Amazing.
I have heard it's got some bomb-ass tacos.
Bomb-ass tacos. The summertime is one of the best places in the world to fucking party in a city. Amazing bars. Like there's so much wilderness and beauty all around it. Holy shit, dude. It's wonderful.
So if you go out to Evergreen, you'll find a whole bunch of wilder beasts. Yes?
So you have to dodge a few fucking bricks chucked by some Antifa twats. Whatever. There's not as much
part of the ambiance.
Yeah, it's part of the culture. I mean, in some places it's a bunch of meth. Some places it's a bunch of heroin. Portland has Antifa.
So what you're saying is it's got a party for everyone.
Yeah. No, that's a great place. I love it.
It's
call me when they have Antifa on meth.
Ooh.
Well, I got
Florida
news for you.
Antifa.
That's what you get in Eugene.
Jesse Pinkman is just like, revolution, bitch! No, I could see that.
That's exactly
Although
what it's like.
Yeah, only like they don't go for blue meth. It has to be red and black because otherwise it's just capitalism at work. They just show up. They just show up at the fucking trailer outside of Eugene to pick up to score their hits for the night, and it's like, yeah, man, it'll be like $52. It'll be like $50. Like $50. What is this? What are you, Pfizer? No, that's why it's only $50.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Oh, that's right. You don't have pharmaceuticals in Morskar. You just eat plants off the ground, and if you don't die, they're medicine. That's something. Actually, I'm looking forward to Jeff really.
So you've been to
on.
med school in Morskar.
The homeop. Like I said, listen. I mean, Morskar is a wonderful place, but you guys take your homeopathy way too seriously. Like,
if you
the bloodletting is for fun.
If you can't smoke it, it's not medicine for me. Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, we need to speed this up. I am due down at the docks for a leeching.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I think I just said that. Jables said, "Don't know why it listed me as anonymous. Just wanted to celebrate our soon-to-be baby." Indeed. Yeah. Happy for you, buddy.
If we are caught up, our first story does actually involve magic medicine. Now, let me ask, as Jeff gets this set up, how many of you guys have ever gone to like an Enterprise rent-a-car and said to yourself, "This is fucking boring. It needs some pizzazz"? Well, the employee at Enterprise car decided to actually give it just that. By spiking, Enterprise employee 19 put LSD in coworkers' drinks because they had, quote, negative energy, police say. Missouri employee at an
Yep. Fuck, you think I'm drinking right now?
It's like, so that's why every time one of my Uber drivers offers me a water, I take it, hopefully. The Missouri Enterprise rent-a-car employee said he spiked 3 coworkers' drinks with LSD because they were giving off, quote, negative energy, police said. Police began... Yeah. Oh, man. I didn't know Hemlock worked at an Enterprise, man. I guess the Etsy market he opened isn't working out, huh? Police began investigating the unidentified 19-year-old man this week after 2 officers were called to the rental car location in Arnold, Missouri. Yeah, Missouri. About 2 people feeling dizzy and shaky for unexplained reason, KMOV reported. The workers were taken to urgent care before being transferred to the hospital, where they said, quote, "The air is delicious here."
I know what color tastes like.
Oh my god, dude, I had no idea purple tasted like real purple. Oh.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Police officers questioned the 19-year-old who admitted putting the hallucinogenic drug in 2 co-workers' water bottles and a 3rd employee's coffee that day because they had negative energy. That must have been a really interesting work day. The employees were okay after the drug's effect wore off. I'm half expecting them to say like, "Oh, I'm better than okay, man. I realize I've been just wasting my life here at Enterprise. There's no retirement here for me. I need to go raise goats." The 19-year-old could face charges of 2nd-degree assault and possession of a controlled substance when the lab tests are completed, according to police. Fuck me, I would give this kid a medal. He's taking care of his coworkers. You ever show up and people just have a nasty case of the Mondays, and then 20 minutes after they finish their coffee, they forget what day of the week it even is, let alone where they are or how they got there?
I'm sure the charges would have been lessened, but in fact it ended up being torture because he took the drug, put it in their drinks, but did not bring along dubstep.
Yeah, it was an act of true cruelty after he waited for them to begin peaking and began playing Ariana Grande and Cardi B songs.
Yeah, they had no mad beats.
It's like, oh man, I just figured something out. You know what this place really needs to rent? What? Dump trucks. Right? Wouldn't that be great? Someone's just outside licking the fender of a Nissan Versa. It's like it's candy apple red, but it tastes more like, red delicious, man. Oh, are you okay? Never been better, dude. So yeah, I would say, yeah, feel free to dose the employees as you travels. I know actually we've got a wedding, a Saints community wedding coming up. If any of you guys are flying in, getting yourselves a rental car, at least on the way out, just make sure to just sort of, maybe have some crystal LSD in your hand. Just be like, oh, a chew. Have a nice day.
I don't think it was his original idea, though. He stole that from Uber Drug.
Uber Drug?
Yeah, they have Uber Eats and regular Uber for transportation, but now they introduced the new app, Uber Drugs. They will go to the drug dealer for you, so it's more likely that your Uber driver will get shot in the process of getting your favorite. But at least you'll be safe.
That's
that sounds like some dark web stuff, dude.
That's right.
Are you from the dark web, Magog?
Yes. Yes, I... Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Bar2 asks, can we have Uber Tinder? We used to. It was called Craigslist, but everyone went and had to fuck that up, didn't they?
I personally can't wait to cross the veil into your world and try out Uber NRA. They pick you up in a tank.
Nice. I mean...
Just to rub it in, Uber NRA decided to guns via school bus. I don't get it either. Just
Okay.
Like they're going to pick you up and take you on a zombie killing spree, and then halfway through it, you're like, man, these zombies scream a whole lot like normal people. And they're like, liberals, zombies, same thing.
I'm just gonna, I was just thinking I was gonna get, I should go buy a short bus, right? And just print out a whole bunch of, like, Daily Wire articles. And then it can be, like, new media Uber. Like, no, don't worry, don't even log into your Twitter account. I'll bring the garbage to you directly. Also, did anybody else notice, and this is kind of a throwback to a dead meme now, but does anybody, I'm really shocked and appalled by the fact that there weren't more short bus jokes about YouTube Rewind from last year. It wasn't even a full-size bus.
El Deshawn says we need Uber ale winches. That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yes, that's
Also-
a good one.
Also,
Uber prostitutes.
yeah. So this
Uber
is
beer.
this is what Anime Moon sent to us. We're not. I don't know how long we're gonna watch. We'll see.
And one last move for good measure. Hold on, pal!
Dick shot.
His grandkids are gonna feel that crack to the nuts. Hell, I felt it.
I don't understand. Okay, so I need to like get the context of this. Nick, you can thank Jeff for this one, sharing that one thing on Twitter earlier this week. You know what you did, Jeff? Japanese Mad Mac, go Sunabuzu, go punk. Okay.
You son of a bitch! You're cold.
I kind of feel like that dude right now.
Yeah,
Cold I may be, but I'm thorough.
Is
This
this
would all
the
be a lot
anime version
easier
of
if that
Cock
Junko
Puncher?
chick hadn't ganked me out of my cash.
Okay, now it's a little
But I
bit
gotta
better.
say, that girl did have one grade A rag on
Flushing through a
her.
gas mask.
Whoa, enough.
Oh, okay, well, we're not looking at boobs anymore. All right, I'm already bored of it.
Yeah, Anime Moon, I'm at a loss as to what that means.
I have no idea.
Did either of us tweet anything about dick punches or maybe like rifle butts to the cock?
Maybe? No, I don't think so.
Magog, explain
honest
this
with
shit
you.
to me. Come on.
I'm kind of retarded. Show again.
Well, I promise we'll at least try and get you close.
I can explain what I do not understand.
It's like, is that a joke about ejaculation? Because I told you beforehand in my rider you needed to give me a heads up before those come.
Before they come.
Yeah, there's a highbrow
So you
show
can get
today,
so you
everybody.
can get the sheet up. And get the splash guard Okay, anyway. So
Welcome to Side Saints, everyone.
yeah, Dragon of the West says, decided to take a break from reading the 8th book of The Expanse to listen to two wizards shoot the shit on the internet during my commute home. Good to see you again, Magog.
Yes, it is good to see you as well, guy I do not know.
Magog, was I alone in thinking that comment was gonna end with like I was looking forward to getting home and watching two wizards hang out on the show, and this is what I.
I don't know. Like, we got a weird.
You don't look like a wizard. You look like a Jew. I mean, a banker. I don't know.
I'm kind of retarded.
Same thing, man. Look, I can make an entire make an entire economy disappear.
I'm joking. Thank you for watching Dragon of the West. You're a good fan. I raise my cup to you, sir.
Yeah, Dragon's a sweetie pie. Larry Kubiak says, to Magog's point, and...
How long do I have to pretend to like you?
Hello? This is Taxi. Hello.
This is
I would like
important.
to schedule you to come pick me up, as I am on the prowl for pussy. Very good. I come pick you up now? That would be much appreciated. I am very, very horny. Pussy. Pussy. Give me that pussy. Pussy.
You don't know Pink Guy?
I'm like kind of stunned.
You don't know Pink Guy?
Listen, Magog, all jokes aside, none of us would be able to exist on this platform as poorly as we do were it not for the work of Filthy Frank and Pink Guy.
Pussy. I need that pussy. I eat the pussy. I beat the pussy. I pray to the pussy. I'm gay for the pussy. Your Uber is here. Now give me the pussy. No cash, no credit. Now so let me see the pussy. I'm on that prowl for pussy. I need the pussy. I feed the pussy. I keep the pussy. I read the pussy. I clean the pussy. I cream the pussy. I need the pussy. My wife divorced me.
There we go.
Very, very sad. And I'm going through a midlife crisis.
Let's make sure we don't get DMCA'd by Filthy Frank.
Honestly, well, I mean, I'd class that just slightly above getting DMCA'd by Ryan Reynolds. I mean,
True.
what is ad revenue again? What is
I
that?
didn't realize until this very moment that there was a such thing as ear poison.
Pussy. Pussy. Give me that pussy. 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 I need that pussy.
All right.
Is that guy like Indian or like I don't?
Well, I mean,
it's the accent. Is it?
This Jeff, I think I could put it in the side chat here. Yeah, it's in the it's in the
I
no,
can't
it's
see that. You have to tell.
no, it's not the Skype side chat. The side chat in my circle.
Can't
This
see it.
this is my personal favorite Pink Guy song.
Oh, dumplings?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean that. I don't know why that guy in that song is bitching about pussy.
I'm not bitching about it. He's ordering it. He's ordering it through
I'm kind of
Uber.
retarded.
In the Middle East, pussy is a stone's throw away.
Jeez. That's a good one. That's a good one. Like when you get once you manage to climb through the hefty bag, you'd be amazed how soft their skin is.
No, hey. The wedding sack, okay?
The wedding sack.
God, I'm an evil prick.
Wow.
Well, you're not the one stoning women to death, so you've got that going. Yeah. Yet.
That's very true. There's evil, and then there's that shit.
That's very true. No one has video of me doing that.
I know. Right?
Whew. Well, we're a feel good show here.
That was a spicy joke. I'm sorry.
Well, Jeff, how about you take this next article, because I kind of felt it spoke to you, brain to brain.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I wonder what the chat looks like after that joke. I'm just...
Sexy as
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, it looks like they like it.
I'm kind of retarded.
well, then we have the approval. Keep going.
Y'all are complicit at this point. All right, anyway.
Yep. Y'all as racist as Magog is. Not
Uri
me.
Geller urges mass telepathy against Brexit.
Oh, yes. I thought that's kind of old news. Oh, no, that was the witches against Trump.
Yeah. Spoon bending
I'm gonna be honest with
psychic.
you.
Spoon-bending psychic Uri Geller wants to bend British Prime Minister Theresa May's will against Brexit using mass telepathy. From his home in Israel, Geller, who is also a British citizen and a former resident of May's Maidenhead constituency, wrote an open letter to the Prime Minister urging her to block Britain's exit from the European Union. Now he wants Britons to join him in twice-daily bursts of telepathy directed to the Conservative leader in hopes of inspiring her to call a second Brexit referendum. Maybe I'm too late, but at least I'm trying to best to use my paranormal activities because I'm very concerned that Theresa May will step out of EU. That would be tragic. It would be catastrophic, especially for young people. That'll be economic chaos. I'm calling it a catastrophe, and I feel it. Call it extrasensory perception.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You just sounded like Dracula made a
I'm kinda
cameo in
retarded.
Twilight.
Yeah, no, I know. I feel disgusting already. Geller came to prominence in Britain with a series of appearances on primetime television. He pulled off stunts such as bending spoons, claiming the only force he used was the power of his mind.
This is the state of politics. You know, I keep hearing all these kids on about they want to save the West, and then I see shit like this, and I have to ask, why?
Sometimes, it makes me want to blow my fucking head off.
Completely forgot that song that was supposed to get stuck in my head now. And now all I can think about is bending spoons to own the Tories.
And then you find out that it's not the spoon that bends, but you.
It's not the spoon that bends, but the UK Parliament.
Oh, God. Just let them leave, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no, I personally, I
Boy,
think...
I'm just tired of it. Just let them cut loose.
Yeah, I mean, well, the great thing is, though, that if they stay in the EU, there's a chance that they might have Sargon as a member of the European Parliament. Because, you know, it's almost like the EU watched us elect Donald Trump, and they're like, the liberals there were just like, this is the worst thing ever, and you know the UK's like, oh my beer.
I'm sorry, I actually would enjoy that simply because I think we need more shitlords in government. I recently just saw a video of Representative Mike Lee show up to the Senate with fucking memes. He had the Reagan riding a velociraptor shooting a machine gun.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's a shitlord, man.
My
the green deal.
Honestly, my favorite response to that, though, at least seeing on Twitter, was like the paleontologists that coming out and being like, "That's not a velociraptor. They were the size of chickens. James Cameron and Michael Crichton got it wrong."
Yeah.
Well, at least somebody's paying attention to like the factual accuracy of members of Congress. That's nice. It's like ProPublica missed that. Fuck you guys.
Doesn't matter what kind of raptor it is. Would Reagan be riding it, shooting a machine gun? Probably not. It's all fiction. That's the problem he had with it. Seriously.
I just keep hoping that like they'll update all of those memes with like, you know, all these presidents riding dinosaurs and shooting shit to like give them like the feathers that it's now suspected that they have. So it's just like it's a William Buckley riding Big Bird with an RPG on his shoulder.
Let's
just at the same time, fucking they didn't get it wrong because they cleared that up in recent Jurassic Parks where they were talking to the guy who did the genetics, and he was like, "You didn't ask for realism. You wanted more teeth. You wanted." There's always been gaps in the code. We've had to fill in with other things. So,
that's true. That's how they got around the feather issue. Yeah, that was smart of him to do it that way too. As far as Ronald Reagan riding a dinosaur, let's be honest. In the last 2 years of his life, he probably thought he was.
Well, I mean, Jeff. I think you should take that back because Nancy didn't age that well, but to call her a dinosaur.
I love Ronald Reagan simply because he scared the shit out of the world. People never knew what he was gonna come out and do that day. Nobody fucking knew.
I'll give him that.
The Russians would wake up every morning and go, "What the fuck is he gonna do today?"
Well, Nancy says that Mercury's in retrograde today, so I'm thinking I'll put us on DEFCON 4 just to be safe.
That crazy. That guy had an evil necromancer from the Veil whispering into his ear. I mean, what?
I didn't know that.
Were you the Secretary of Defense during the Reagan administration?
I'm the one who kind of tipped the shotgun towards his friend.
Yeah,
fucking Cheney. I was just like, he.
Basically like. Yeah, well, what ultimately happened is that like Harry Kissinger just started going to sleep with cucumber patches on his eyes and woke up Magog one day. So
that joke was so cerebral that it went over most people's heads.
It'll probably be way too dated for about half our audience anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But
who's Henry Kissinger?
Happy. You can be happy that you can now sew another patch to that fucking vest of yours.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm feeling like Matt Groening right now. It's like, well, it's 2002. We're gonna keep Futurama going. What could this current generation use? I know, Spiro Agnew jokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And somehow it was fine. Like, wait a second. Are you saying that there were presidents before Ronald Reagan? Oh my God! I need to get on the secular talk to outline why he didn't highlight this to me earlier.
You look like a hippie version of Ed Harris from Apollo 13. Was your wife sew you a new vest before every show?
Wife? Now it's just.
I didn't even have to force that laugh. That was good.
now you're just being hurtful, Magog. Okay?
Portland, we have a problem.
Listen, insult my sex life and shitty relationship history all you like, but leave my vest alone.
Oh, he went after the vest. Now it's all.
Now it's personal.
How fucking dare you, sir? The Priss is subscribed to the Prime subscription. Thank you. Tickle Trunk gifted a sub to Furbarian. Thank you. Dragon of the West. The fact that this song has flutes in it is a refreshing take. Most modern rap is so auto-tuned, I swear that the singularity must have already happened. It's true. Filthy Frank was an artist when it came to music. Yami no Tenchi says, as a first-time viewer of Magog, I must say I will gladly be happy to call him our new ruler. I just ask if you are to take over the U.S., please call Minnesota South Canada, just so people can actually be right when they call me Canadian.
As long as you don't mind a whole lot of rape. I mean, sure. Whatever you say. I'm a Magogite today.
You guys know the debate between like North and South Dakota, though, right? Like North Dakota just wants to become Dakota, so they don't feel so like outside. I think when be it Magog or the that one libertarian candidate who keeps promising big change.
I want to do like an Uncle Sam poster where I'm pointing and it goes, Magog wants you to fight to the death and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Magog wants you to kill your children. No reason. He just doesn't like them.
I was thinking it was going to be Magog wants you to fight because it's more fun when you struggle.
You see, well, on that note, I think instead of North and South Dakota, we should actually change it to Top and Bottom Dakota. You know?
Magog's abortion clinic. You rape them, we scrape them.
Oh my God.
We here at SideQuest have recently taken on a new sponsor. We'd like to introduce you to our sponsor, Kirby Vacuums.
Holy
you.
Shit.
It's guaranteed to get every generation out of you.
I'm going cheap and getting Dyson.
I really did enjoy my time on Twitch. It was good. It was fun. It was all right. It was fun.
Welcome.
Listen, Jeff, we're being really open-minded and progressive here because you can't make abortion jokes unless abortion is legal. And that's what we support, so we can keep making
By the way,
jokes.
on a side note, jokes aside, I do not advocate for killing of children. I prefer them to work in the salt mines.
I do not kill the children.
Just
If
all
they
the
are dead,
mines,
they
actually.
cannot make it through basic training.
Just all the mines, actually. Come on, Papa needs a new blood diamond.
It's like, hey kids, do you like Minecraft? Yeah! Well, then you're gonna love what I'm forcing you into.
You're going to love the real-life LARP version.
I, too, will make you dig 100 feet down with nothing more than a stone you found in a field.
I can't wait to show up to Disneyland with catapults. Take the castle down.
It's like, hang on, it's not Bob Iger, is it? Who's the CEO of Disney right now? And he just show up like,
isn't it Bob Iger?
Is it? Yeah, because like Magog could just show up in full costume at Disney World, little kid, be like, "Are you a bad guy?" Like, no, that's Bob Iger. It's Bob Iger. I'm just here in costume.
Yeah, Bob Iger. Yeah, current CEO of Disney.
I wonder if they would think I worked at the park and let me in.
It's like what? It's like, oh, are you a new hire? Yes, I'm gender swapped Maleficent.
I mean, actually, that doesn't sound out of the realm of possibility.
No, it doesn't.
Maleficent was a villain, so it kind of makes sense.
Not just that, but also when Charlize Theron isn't like photoshopped or touched up in post-production, she's got darker bags under her eyes than he.
You're mistaking Maleficent for the Snow Queen. Maleficent was a.
Oh my God! How could I forget? How could I fuck up that bad with my Disney princesses?
Yep, so nobody laughed at that joke because you totally left out Angelina where she deserved it. They totally.
Actually, then because Magog still got his natural tits.
Okay. Fuck. All right, Anime Moon, toss another 5 out of 6. Give it another minute, it will make sense, trust me. All right. So, where are we at with this thing?
Please kill yourself.
All right, another minute.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Cold I may be, but I'm thorough. This would all be a lot easier if that Junko chick hadn't ganked me out of my cash.
Okay, well, at least there's the more anime boobies. That's
girl
better.
Did have one grade A rack on her.
No.
Whoa, enough. Jeez.
Wait, what is Funimation actually? Isn't it like? Isn't that
it's a website? Isn't it?
It's the no. Funimation is like the anime. They're the ones who at one time were getting a whole bunch of shit because they were paying like voice actors like bottom dollar. And it's just like, oh, let's import as much of this shit as we can. We got the rights to it. Now let's pump it out there.
Okay.
If I get tits on the brain, I can kiss that score goodbye for good. I tell you what, though, without women, I'd have a much better focus in my life.
Same.
From now on, I have to be clear-headed.
Okay, put your hands up in the air now.
That's right, but do it slowly.
Life of an incel on the internet.
I said hands up.
Okay. Hang on, just so we don't get trapped. What the fuck is it?
Don't make him tell you again. Do it. He's so
I've been
scared he
banned
can't
from
even
the United
move.
States.
Look, he's frozen in the sand.
Check out Guatemala, bro. It's lit.
Damn ruthless, even for a collector. I've heard old men in the villages tell stories about his methods. The way they tell it, when he collects your money.
Okay, 20 more seconds, Anime Moon. I'm calling it, like, because these anime clips that keep sending us, like, I don't know, a lot of times they're not landing very good.
Collects your very soul.
Hey, why are you just standing there?
The way I understand it, you want me to show you my hands.
Huh? Yeah, that's right. Hands in the air, and we might just let you walk out of here. Huh?
What the fuck? Is this sperm? If it's sperm, then you're redeemed. If it's not sperm, I'm never watching another video that you sent us again.
The hell is this stuff?
It hurts.
Thread? You serious?
I've shown you my hands like you asked. What's next?
Okay, you're fired, Anime Moon. No more anime clips. No more.
Yeah, just honestly, or just send us context-free clips of Fooly Cooley. That'll work.
I don't understand. I just don't understand. And yeah,
Master PBG is even saying like, what the fuck is this shit?
I don't get it. I don't get what I was supposed to like. Was there a joke there? Or...
I don't know.
I gave like the only anime I understand is Bible Black. So
same
goes over my head.
Well, let's jump in.
Then I watch Bible Black and I'm like, that's totally how magic.
Well, I mean, speaking of incomprehensible shit coming out of Asia.
Oh God, is this the grieving dad one?
Yes, it is.
All
yes,
right,
everyone prepare to laugh at a grieving father. Grieving dad told police his daughter was killed by son-in-law's huge penis. Yes. It's like, that's like, that's I have a weird feeling like maybe the whole family's in mourning, and like the husband, the son-in-law there is like, he's getting hit the hardest, so the dad's like, I make him feel better with the news. A man mourning the sudden death of his 23-year-old wife was forced to show cops his penis after his father-in-law claimed it was so big it had killed his daughter during sex.
In the pottery at Philate. Dixie.
Giganticus caucus. Cops brought the son-in-law, only named Barsa, in for questioning and asked him to show them his penis in front of his late wife's grieving relatives, only to discover it was normal size. That's a very relative term, by the way. Nedisito, 55, of the village of Maron Kidul in the Maron district of Indonesia's East Java province, had called police following the sudden death of his daughter, Jumantri, and pinkies up for Jumantri, who died not of giant cock, but something else. The young woman was found dead in her bed after suffering an apparent epileptic fit during the night. But Mr. Saito had heard rumors his son-in-law accidentally killed her during sex with his huge penis and reported it to police. Indonesia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I was confused. I was like, the names are kind of funny, and they said village.
Just like, well, I didn't reckon. None of them were named Dave.
I don't know about Indonesia, but if it was in Africa and they said average size, I'd be like, well, it's 88 inches, so like that might kill somebody.
Barsa was then asked to show officers his genitals, with members of the grieving family and village officials looking on as witnesses. So how bad is that gotta be? Like, you got this rumor going around that you've got this dick so big it's deadly, and then you have to like put on a public show in front of like your in-laws, like police and in-laws in the community, just so they could be like, what is it? It's just tiny cock. Probalingo. Wish I could live somewhere that neat. Police Crime Investigation Unit head Rianato, fuck you, whoever wrote this, said, after seeing directly the genitalia that was thought to be oversized, it turned out to be of the standard size. Like, thanks, man. My wife's dead, and now you're all telling me I've got an average cock. So right there and then, the father dropped the report, and they apologized to each other.
The part where you pulled out an accent, why did you sound like a Jewish version of Hercule Poirot?
Sorry, there was odd banging in the walls like there were children in the stairs. Because I'm actually producing a Jewish version of Poirot. It's going to be set in Hollywood, where we exonerate Kevin Spacey.
Oh, that'd be a good film. That's a great film. A good project for you.
It's good. Yes.
By the way, I will try to work on better jokes against you. I'm getting tired of the Jew thing.
That's good, because there's a lot to work with. Mr. Saito said that the family...
Plus, I hate playing quarters with you. You just take them.
Exactly. See, it's a work in progress, everyone. He'll move past the Jew jokes eventually, and then stop his. He'll just end his column voluntarily at what remains of the Daily Stormer. It'll be fine. Yes. Now, apparently, she died from epilepsy, which she suffered from since the age of 14. So, yeah. Can you? So that's the story there, man. In Indonesia, the real story is he does not have a giant deadly cock. So, ladies, gentlemen, Chris Dangerfield, whoever's out there, you feel more free to go about your business in the Philippines without worrying about just getting too much dick.
So very few people in your world share my problems.
I've killed many wenches with a gigantic phallus. Granted, it didn't belong to me, but it did after I took it off the body it grew from.
There's a reason why the ladies have nicknamed it Magogany.
It's like, I just can't wait to climb your wizard's tower.
You're never allowed to say that again.
Kind of retarded.
Oh wow!
We are high quality tonight.
Yeah, we're really earning these shekels tonight.
And speaking of shekels, though, Larry Kubiak coming in with the fucking 100 bones, man. The 100 goddamn bones. He says, this needs some British etiquette to redeem ourselves. Much love as always. Okay.
Etiquette.
Okay.
I believe Leave them on.
BBC
Look at that
Three.
woman over there.
Oh yes.
No, yes. By the estate agents.
What, the woman? Well, she wants to buy a house.
You're so naive. You used to reading those women's magazines.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, where you see champagne, I see she clearly wants to be picked up.
Is that allowed in the UK anymore?
No, I just keep wondering though. Is this like is this the same character from the IT crowd, or is this just like this guy's shtick?
What makes you such an expert?
I wasn't made an expert. I was born one. Watch this.
What the fuck? I wasn't made one. I was born one.
So why would a beautiful woman like you be looking at flats in a neighborhood like that? Mongelese tous FM?
What does that mean?
It means why put bay windows on a shit house?
Larry, well played. Well played, Larry.
Clearly, a woman as beautiful as you would be living in Kensington Gardens.
Really? You think so?
I don't think so. I know so.
That's exactly what my boyfriend was saying the other day.
Fuck you. Can I help you with that?
Are you sure?
I mean, hang on. Hang on. Okay.
I've made that work. For
Absolutely. My lady is in distress, and I'm here to rescue her.
Thanks. They say chivalry's dead, but I think you're making a pretty strong case for its revival.
Well, I'm always ready to help a beautiful lady. I help the ugly ones as well, but I definitely say you're in the former camp. Where am I taking this?
Well, it's only a few streets away. I'm moving in with my...
Just wait for it. Just wait for it.
The ugly ones too.
So we don't get like fucking copy struck on this shit.
We're gonna get anyway, but whatever.
My boyfriend,
Fuck
Ian.
Fuck you. Run away! Run away!
Let me take these to your table.
Thank you, handsome. The gin and tonic's for my sister, Ruth.
Okay.
This one is for Stacey.
Hello.
And if you could hand this one to my boyfriend.
Fuck you. Whiskey?
Whiskey!
Oh, this is cold. This is cold. Wow.
It's good wholesome British comedy.
Charming. You made this, didn't you, Master Fairy?
I would be honoured if my lady were to christen the rope folly I have erected.
Oh, yes.
I say, over here.
Sir, it's Rupert. Look, on the horse. Yoo-hoo!
Hello. A friend of yours, I presume?
My fiancé.
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you, then! No, Christ, can somebody give me the name of his character, though, from the IT crowd?
Oh, hello.
Yourself.
I guess I need a shorter lead. Oh,
yeah?
thank you so much. You're such a gentleman.
Well, it has been said that I'm a gentleman, but never a gentleman. Can I accompany you on your journey?
Sure. I've got to get Scruffy back to my boyfriend, and then I...
Fuck you.
Wow. Well done, Larry. Well done.
Yeah, see, this is what happens when them chads get their way too much and the virgins finally rise up. Fuck you. That's what we need in this world. Thank you, Larry. What was his fucking name in the IT crowd, though? He was like the VP or yeah, he was like the CEO of the company. Just sat around, gets like a letter from his father, like, oh, I'm happy you've inherited the company.
Show.
You'll find my pistol in the top desk drawer should you find the need to kill yourself. Guess it's broken. Oh, no.
Yeah, after watching
Denholm.
I realized that I've been handling hookers all too wrong all these years.
That's right. You need to get them by the ankles and then have a friend pick them up by like the shoulders. Otherwise, you're just dragging them along to the grave.
Yes, that's very true. By the way, I'm glad we never got caught out of Vidco.
The thing, yes, and well, no. See, the thing was, is that's why I insisted upon lifting them like bits of lumber.
Remember when we threw that hippie fucking hooker into the ditch and just went for tacos?
Listen, don't talk about how I think I'm real that way, okay? He's still getting over it.
Brutal. Hey, so for anybody who wants to hop in and hang out with these two and kind of me, because I'm kind of here and there, make sure and click the link in the Discord on the page and hop into the waiting room, and we'll be pulling people in just a couple of minutes.
That's right.
Wait, I have to talk to people?
Well, I wouldn't call them people, but yes. He's
oh,
gone.
Shit. maybe we can get Poe instead. You know, that might work.
Yeah, I hate you.
I like just as an aside though, I saw some photos of Poe getting some cybernetic implants. Pretty badass, pretty fucking badass looking.
I'm a techno bird now.
It's like, I'm gonna go back to it if Magog keeps it up. I'm gonna go back to my job at the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Shut up, Poe. Retarded.
Oh shit. Okay. And Tickle Trunk says following in Larry's footsteps because fuck it. Holy shit with 100 bones. God damn it. I ain't complaining. I am not complaining at all. Holy shit.
You know what? I have to work on side quest numbers.
Anime Moon says also, damage Evos, it was going to be a mosaic dangling penises. What? The Coxer sensor? We wouldn't have lost the stream, I think. On second thought, better not to test that. We probably were like maybe a couple of seconds from getting the joke. My bad, man. Sorry.
No.
It took too long.
With the anime thing?
Yeah.
Yes, listen.
You need to timestamp it next time.
Yes. Anything associated with YouTube Saints, the only jokes that are allowed to go on for too long are my promos, as you are all very well aware.
That's
yeah. Man, I don't even remember how I got cum on this.
It was uneventful.
Righto, you lot, put down your asbestos. Time to call the roll. Thank you. Zach.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yes.
Roden.
Yes, I'm here.
19-year-old at her first music festival.
Yes, bitch!
Christian youth worker.
I'm always here. What do you need, brother?
Troubled student on the way to another class distracting a student in this class.
Tim! What do you got?
Triple J presenters.
That's the thing I've seen recently.
Confident man who chose to wear a grey shirt on a hot day.
Here.
Bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonator.
Yeehaw!
Undercover public transport inspectors.
Nah, man, we're just a group of friends going to St Kilda, going to the beach.
Person who interrupts every time I call the roll. Good, he must...
Here!
Oh, you bastard! Talking. Hamburger with paranoia.
They actually swap babies at the hospital. That's no bullshit.
Matt?
Yes.
Matt with a hat?
Yes.
Matt without a hat but a cat?
Yes.
Matt with a hat and a cat?
Yes.
Just Matt's cat with a hat? Hello, small cat with a hat. I'm happy that you're here. 1960s camp villain?
Yes.
My dad? Come see me do the roll. Man...
What the fuck is this channel? Auntie Donna? Fuck me. I'm gonna have to fucking sub to this shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, DM me the link now.
Yeah.
Do the same for me. This is fun. It's so rare to find good comedy, especially coming out of that region of the world these days.
Not dead, just pretending. Lady in a Bunnings ad.
Got a little bit of a cheeky joke going with the ladies in the staff room. That people come here for the snags, but they stay for the cheap plasterboard.
Southern Belle.
Of course, I'm here. I've never been late to any appointment.
Someone...
This is good, dude. This is fucking great.
else doing roll call?
Person doing roll call?
Here.
Good.
Are you here?
Yes.
Well, all right then.
All right then.
Charles Dickens villain?
Oh, yes, I'm here. And hold on to your handkerchiefs, 'cause me ugly bugly boys are coming after you.
Yes, very good then. Man who can't stop vomiting black stuff?
Yes, I'm here, Broden.
I love this guy. Have to say that, I'll tell you. Well, what an awful thing to see. But we're here to learn, so we'll move on.
Hang on. Oh my god.
Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Hi, y'all. Yeah, that came out of fucking left field, dude. Holy shit.
What? It's like the way he said it before. Magog said it before. It's like rare to see such good comedy coming out of that part of the world, and it is kind of turning to shit. But I'll say honestly, like the days I produce a good promo or write good ticker lines, I usually spend the afternoon watching shit a lot like this because you need that good sardonic. Well, yeah, the nation's great, but the people are kind of shit kind of attitude. In order to really get it just right.
Didn't make it.
Dumber.
You have to buy Mr. Broden Turbo Man. But then there won't be any Turbo Man. And I will have to fight Sinbad. And in the end, I will become Turbo Man. Wherever you are. I'm sorry. No. Cram.
That was so fucking meta, dude. Holy shit. Wow.
I think that was easily one of the best things we've seen on this show in quite a while.
That was incredible, yeah. Oh my god. Back-to-back epic.
I'm gonna have to up my writing game.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait to start doing content like that. Wizard Talon.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be great. The existing audience will be like, that's nice. What about queer kid stuff though? Did you see they put a video out yet?
They'll live with it. They'll die.
First up on the show, it's Mouth.
I buy it.
It's Mouth.
Oh, it's Mouth.
Hello?
Hey. You have to
let me turn my other device off.
Yeah, you better.
Hey, buddy. Don't feel bad, Mouth. It only took me 8 months of doing this show to learn to do that exact same thing before getting on the show. That's not even a joke. Jeff can attest to it.
My crystal is telling me Jeff Holiday has sent me a link, and it was supposed to be for the comedy we just watched, but instead it's man-on-man pornography.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Magog's not complaining. He would just like what he asked for.
Yes, and I do.
Sorry. So I need to state this clearly for the world and for the chat. Weebs are cancer.
Who is that talking?
It's a voice from the nether regions.
There's a voice in my head.
And I will also say one thing. I'm really glad. I'm really glad I will be receiving my Paragon Monk at my event this May, because then when Magog shows up, I'll be able to hand block his magic spells out of the air, because fuck that necromantic bullshit.
Oh my.
Monk life, yo.
Them's fighting words, disembodied voice.
Yeah, if you guys want, I'd be more than happy to schedule a Tennessee-based match for you guys, and one of you can show up. That'd be great.
Am I the only one hearing that voice? Well, I may be schizophrenic, but at least I have each other.
Magog, what voice are you talking about? It's only just been you and I on this show since the beginning.
You're making that up.
Am I?
This vexes me.
Am I really, Magog? There's never been any viewers. There's never been any co-hosts, Magog. The internet has always just been you and I. Two wizards battling it out.
So you're using illusion magic to confuse me.
Yes, I just upped my skill level. It's been quite nice.
Well, I would fight you in return, but unfortunately, pretty much since we met, I considered you pretend.
It's okay, so have I.
You're a make-believe wizard.
I'm a make-believe person. I'll get up and walk down the street, and if I catch anybody glancing in my direction, I'll wonder what behind me that they're looking at.
You're very much like the legendary dragon we made up on the last episode of SideQuest, named Muff the Magic Diver.
Muff the Magic Diver. So, speaking of Dragon Dildo's mouth, what's up with you? Is he gone?
I think so.
Did we run him out? Somehow, how did that happen?
Electroshock therapy.
I'm gonna drag his ass back in here. He's gonna have to suffer this show like the rest of us do. There we go. Much better. Mouth.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if it's my devices or what's going on.
So, Magog, how have you been? Is that voice still talking to you?
Like your mouth. Mouth.
I am a disembodied voice. I've traveled from the realm of Amtgard to invade Morskar and drive Magog fucking insane with dick jokes all day.
Yeah, and somehow it ends up with him quoting songs from Bush.
My pop culture references are on point, motherfucker. I don't want to hear that shit from you. You know you laughed. You laughed.
I just can't wait for the inevitable Space Hog joke, which is coming up soon. 1998 VMAs are waiting, buddy.
And join me on my next episode.
Muppet Show reference, Nick? Did you just make a Muppet Show reference?
No, but I'm getting there. Don't rush me.
And don't forget to subscribe to my new channel, Magog's Pop-Up Video.
It's like, Magog's, where are they now? Today we're going to look at Leafy. It's just a video of you following some young 17-year-old kid with no chin. Like, Leafy, what are you doing here? Who the fuck are you, dude? Why are you following me? My name is Chad. I told you.
I probably would laugh at that joke.
Like,
I go to the Leafy is, but I don't.
I go to I go to that middle school down the street from your house that you're not allowed to go near.
So, Mouth, remind me, you're the one whose avatar is that strange pumpkin head creature.
Is he
yes,
gone
that's Mouth. That's definitely Mouth.
Okay.
He's gone again.
What the fuck?
I loved you in that Lance Henriksen movie.
There we go. Okay. Unmute, fucker.
I just love the fact that, like, Pumpkinhead is, like, still Lance Henriksen's, like, probably biggest role in a lot of people's eyes. And if you catch him on Twitter, he's always trying to push that series Millennium he had on Fox for 2.5 months.
No, his biggest role, definitely Bishop.
Yeah, I know. That's what everyone would recognize him as. But if you know Lance Henriksen and you're like, what was Lance Henriksen's best role? It's like Pumpkinhead. Because that was his movie, and I don't have
either Aliens or Pumpkinhead, one of the two.
He was great as Bishop.
Oh, he was great as Bishop. It's funny, though, because if you follow him on Twitter, I shit you not, the only thing he ever really seems to promote is the DVD box sets of Millennium.
I'm blaming that shit on Jeff. I don't care how free of blame you are, Jeff. This is your fault.
Well, sorry that you're popping in and out, but that is not any of my doing because I don't want to talk.
Hang on.
You know, it's funny you said that, Nick, because I actually just bought a $5 copy of Pumpkinhead at Walmart recently.
Well, it's actually funny. Here's another funny thing. So we see the meme that Bill Paxton was the only guy to get killed by the Terminator, the Alien, and the Predator, right? But nobody seems to actually remember that Lance Henriksen was in the original Terminator film. That's right. Alongside Hicks.
That's right. He was a cop.
Terminator 1.
Yeah, he's a cop.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been so long since I saw Terminator.
It's been so long since I have seen Terminator.
Well, I can say it ain't been that long since Schwarzenegger nudes. Am I right, my buzz? Come on. No, I'm alone with that one. Schwarzenegger. Don't mispronounce it, or we'll get a strike for content.
I think.
How many times do I have to say I hate you before it becomes officially true?
Oh, I just assume that about everyone.
I think Nick broke his webcam.
Why?
I do. I think you broke your webcam because like after you were banging stuff earlier, like now you're in focus. You're fine. You're totally fine and in focus, but like literally everything else on your screen is just this hazy fucking cloudy mess. It's so weird.
That's called vape smoke.
No.
It's literally like it's not focusing correctly, I guess, or something.
That's okay because nothing. It's just me and green, and if it's all fuzzy, then maybe I'm prettier than I am in real life.
At least he doesn't break Discord every single fucking time Jeff tries to pull him in, like I do.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go get like a nice like little jar of Vaseline, smear it on the lens, call it a glamour shot. It's like, no, it's welcome to the glamour shot saints, everybody. That's right. I'm Karen, your favorite librarian.
I'm underneath the land speeder. What's up? Hey, bitch.
I want to see a video where Nick dresses like Captain Jack Sparrow and then gets abused by his wife.
I don't have a goddamn wife, but I could get a prostitute to do that.
It is Manchester, after all.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No, I'll just be like, hey, honey, I got some fentanyl and L&M in the apartment there if you want to shoot a quick video. It's pretty much the
How
way,
much?
right?
How much is 5 minutes with a street whore these days, Nick?
5 minutes? Well, I have found if you print out Wendy's coupons, those go a long way.
I have learned never purchase a prostitute or wench, as we call them here, if they say a rough and tumble is 30 gold, and then you say, that sounds fun, and she goes, it is. For you.
Oh wow! I'll speak to prices at least in Eugene. Like if you're talking like bad street level, it's like 20 for a hand job, 30 for a blowy.
I mean,
what is she gonna pull a hair dryer out of her fucking?
40 if you want the grapefruit trick.
Just hits you with a heat gun so she can shrink wrap your junk in insulation.
You know the grapefruit trick, right, Magog?
Well, if it's anything like what you showed me at VidCon, I don't want to see it again.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. You guys keep talking. Hang on. I gotta find this.
Now I'm actually a little perturbed.
I'm a little concerned, actually. Yes.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, it's like, oh, hang on, everybody. Just give me a second. I'm gonna find the video for a blowy because ad revenue is a thing of the past, but good laughs last as long as we remain available in most countries.
Am I getting paid for this? I mean,
well, actually, that's a great transition.
This is gonna suck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much is Magog making? You gonna slide an extra little wax packet in his envelope tonight?
Oh, wax packet. It's what? Hang on. I'm gonna wax his packet. How about that? I couldn't help myself.
I got headphones on. Let's see, my circle.
Oh Christ! What is this now?
Now, this is my bonus technique, the grapefruit. Normally, you can only get this technique in one of my classes, but I wanted to share this with you because I believe every man should get grapefruited. When you grapefruit your man, it's going to feel as if you are giving him head and fucking him at the same time. No better feeling would he ever get than being grapefruited. So what you need to do is you need to, of course, have a grapefruit. You want to make sure you get the ruby red. It's sweeter and it's easier. If you are allergic to grapefruit or can't use a grapefruit for your medication, you can always use a large navel orange.
Look, I'm just saying, like, this woman knows what she's talking about, and I would marry this woman if I wasn't married already, so just watch.
Now, what you want to do is make sure
the pumpkin spice tips she's got ready.
All you have to do is put it in warm water. Do not microwave it. Do not boil it. Then, once it gets to that temperature, all you need to do is roll it. The reason why you want to roll it is because you want to juice it up a little bit.
I
The
think I
juicier,
know what
the
this
better.
is.
Then what
I
you're
think I
going to do
saw
is you're going to
someone
find the
do something
navel.
similar
There's
once.
2 navels to
I
the
just
grapefruit.
love
Once you do
Magog
that, you're going to place it
gazing
on the
down at
plate.
his erection.
The navel's on the outside. You want to take a knife.
I haven't summoned
and
you
actually
yet.
want to cut one
In
side
Morskar, we
of
have
that
his
navel
dragon
off.
fruit.
Now, all this that you're doing, he will not see any of this preparation because I'm going to tell you that a little bit later.
Because you do it in the kitchen.
Then what you're
where
going to do
he
is you're going
don't
to take it to
come.
the other side and do the same thing.
Man,
So you should have a
Food Wishes
grapefruit
has
that has
gotten
2 sides
weird
missing,
recently.
just like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put a hole in the middle of the grapefruit, approximately the size of your man's penis. Do not make it too big. Do not make it too tight. Just approximate. Then what you want to do is you're going to take the knife midway down and make sure it goes all the way through.
Yeah. What's up?
Because I don't because for one thing I don't follow YouTube as much as I used to. So is this like what First We Feast has turned into?
Kinda.
Is this Diamond? Is this like a version of like Diamond and Silk getting on Hot Ones?
Yeah, sorta. All right, here we go.
What you're going to do is be a woman of your word. Now, you have to get his penis erect. So what you're going to do is just suck his dick. That's like you said you were going to do.
What you're going to do is just show him his picture of Magog of Morskar.
Once he's nice and erect, what you're going to do is replace the grapefruit from your mouth. You're going to twist up and down on his shaft and suck your head at the same time. Now, ladies, remember, grapefruit is also a fat burner, so you're actually losing weight while you're sucking his dick.
Well, now,
I want to marry that woman. If I wasn't married, I would marry that woman. Holy shit.
Now, honestly, bitches, the thing is, you want to use a grapefruit, because if you go with a cantaloupe, you're going to be a single woman left for a vegetable within 6 months. I'm telling you that now. I gotta say though, I love the matter-of-fact way in which she like presents all that shit. It's not like, hey bitches, I'm gonna show you how to get your man off. It's like very like, the thing is most of the nerves are around the crown, as we call it, the little army helmet. So you want to get the grapefruit below that. It's like, thank you, Black Dr. Ruth.
I just like how she's so very calm, very matter-of-factly, and she's like, first you gotta get your man's dick erect. You're like, oh, okay, what's she gonna do? And she just grabs the door and goes, like, oh my god, what's your number? Holy shit.
It's like, now if he's a discerning gentleman, you can picture Brittany Venti bent over an ice cream machine.
Fuck off. Come on.
But if he's less so, well, you could just show him old drunken peasants.
Mouth, anything you want to show, promote, put out there, buddy. Oh, Mouth's gone. Okay, well, fuck Mouth anyway. Mouth, if you have any recommendations, just fucking DM them to me or something. It'll be fun.
Yeah, or just
I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, just send a telegram to Magog's face of disgust. I mean, you look scarred by that.
What's wrong, buddy?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Do you not like watching a woman?
I'm kind of retarded.
Other women how to fuck you with a cantaloupe? They don't have cantaloupes.
It just gets up and leaves.
He's like, I'm going to my fridge to see if I have anything like that.
Yami says, I'm half tempted to subscribe to Gog, but I don't know how to explain it to my work when they check what I'm doing. Or maybe they'll learn some good shit from him. Indeed. Meowski. Hey, what's up, Meowski? I mean, if you're dishing out beatings, I'm a masochist with low self-esteem. Let's go. Hey.
Hey.
Jack Daniel's girlfriend is subscribed with the Prime subscription. Anime Moon says, hey now. Let me set the record straight. I'm no weeb. I'm way past simple weeb. I'm a moon, an otaku knight. Sorry for pushing your cringe to the breaking point there. I'll come there and drink a whole glass of lavender vodka and repentance. Oh, God. Don't talk about lavender vodka.
Yes.
All right. Let's get the next person. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
And actually, do you want to hit them with the other story?
I'm kind of retarded.
Maybe. Oh, God, Larry. Damn it. Okay. Larry Kubiak got the 25 bones. Last one, I promise. All right. Well,
Magog's eating out. Holy shit.
Here we go. There we go.
Just gonna be the future here.
I love her smile. Her smile is so wholesome. It's so wholesome.
Gog's like, I've learned to go with the apple a day keeps the doctor away sort of thing, which is why I don't get tested at Planned Parenthood anymore.
Excuse me, motherfucker. Do you like jelly beans? He was like, yeah, but not the black and the green ones. Motherfucker, who said I had Easter jelly beans?
The fuck?
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. And it's 24 hours later and I ain't find none yet.
I changed my mind. I want to date this woman.
Honestly, this is what would happen if Jillian got really into Skittles. She'd be like, and then when your waterfalls come out, you can taste the rainbow. I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. I ain't seen one yet. Like, bitch, you absorb them. You're like a Dragon Ball villain. They went up there never to be seen again. Somehow Magog can still eat too. He's like,
This episode of Side Saints is fruity.
But none of the black or green ones, they don't come out right.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome to the show. How's it going, man?
Hey, what's going on? Holy shit, I got picked.
Yeah, your timing is impeccable.
I've been sitting in waiting room for like a year now and I haven't been picked.
And now
welcome to the show.
Yep, well,
and so I get this night.
You and Magog now get to parse over what the effect of jelly beans in that woman's ass might have been, and why it is she's wearing the chains of a maester from Game of Thrones.
Give me 1 second, I'm still recovering.
It's no, it's funny. Like I was like caught up on like why is she wearing the hand forged chains, and I'm like, I put the whole bag of jelly beans up my ass and ain't nothing happened. Like, oh.
Okay. I'm good.
I ain't shitting nigh on 3 months.
Why would you all imagine that she'd be the type of person to say nigh on?
Wait.
Racism.
What is going on in chat right now? Ryder is Magog's illegitimate child. Iris sent that.
Listen, every one of Magog's bastard children is legitimate. He knocked up the wench and then sent her back to the village, and then there was just little necromancers running around.
That's negative. I always make sure to murder my illegitimate children so they cannot fight against me one day. Challenge my authority or rule.
That's true. Speaking of which, this episode of Midweek Saints brought to you by Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood, the only place you can blast that shit out and make about relatively certain you don't have the herpes that you're pretty sure you got.
Planned Parenthood, the place you go when you plan not to be a parent.
It's like, well, I really wasn't planning on giving birth to a dozen jelly beans. But jelly beans, it's not a euphemism. I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
She's gonna find out there's a whole other definition to the double rainbow.
Why they all come out green meanies? I don't get it.
Oh, I'll never look at Easter the same way.
Shit.
So yeah, hey, yeah, there.
I'm gonna destroy your world.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ryder, on a scale of like 1 to 10 years, how long do you think it'll be before you get an erection again?
I'm looking at 14 months.
14 months. What the fuck? Why does it say, when you say that? Why is it? I mean, think it's like, oh, this boy's got a bid for a second time DUI or something. It's like, well, I ain't gonna get hard for quite a while. All the saltpeter in the food and all those masculine boys just don't do it for me.
You can actually just use that as an excuse if you ever get stopped by the guards. I guess you call them police in your world. You can simply say, I'm sorry, officer, was I speeding or something? By the way, I have a video for you to watch.
Oh, no. I'm sure the guards around me have seen much worse this on a daily basis.
Well, I'm sure all of the gourds around you have seen it, given from the last video.
So you pulled me over thinking I'd done bad. Here is a clear video of somebody who's mentally deranged, who shoved jelly beans up her ass and they didn't come out.
Officer, can I get your badge number? Does it look like I got a bag of jelly beans up my ass? What the fuck is this stuff about speeding? I'm talking about jelly beans, bitch.
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. And it's 24 hours later now. I ain't find none yet.
That bitch is nuttier than a fruitcake.
I really just want to see this particular video end up on like one of Donut Operators. It's like, hey, y'all, Donut here. Nothing to do with police. I just thought you needed to know this. Plays the last 5 seconds of that clip. Like, so yeah,
when she said, I shoved a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass, my first thought was smooth move, X-Lax. But then she said they didn't come out.
Yeah. That's the real peak of it. You know what I mean?
I'm so big and pores up my butthole turn into new cavities. The jelly beans just congregate in.
I'm trying to be honest with you. Did she just the whole bag? Was they still wrapped, or did she one at a time?
It's like that time she did the Halloween thing where she took one of those carrot-shaped candy corn bags and it's like, wow, that whole thing went up. All I got out of it was a shitty fishing net.
God, it reminds me of like the last time I went to Miami. Ugh.
Oof.
I don't even go to Miami for donkey shows anymore.
Ever since I got my own donkeys and bought land.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
like having your own pay-per-view at home.
I mispronounced Miami. I meant northern Cuba.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been roughly there for 24 years.
Poor sad man.
I really want to go to Miami. Actually, it looks like a fun town.
No,
I
it's
do
not.
too. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
not. It's not.
It's
not. It's not.
It's to
No.
see if the sinkholes are real.
It's a great place to like drive around in a rented Lambo, and that's about it.
I like Cuban women.
I agree with
Everything I learned about Miami, I learned Dexter.
Over Dexter.
Apparently, every other person there is a serial killer. No one misses.
Burn Notice for me, man. Burn Notice like makes it look
that
so
was
fun.
in Miami too.
Yeah.
I only watched Notice as long as I did because I'm a huge fan of Bruce Campbell.
Same. Yes. Same.
So,
100%.
But
yeah.
it did like once the one guy showed up and became like his new protege, I kind of got bored with it.
Oh, I'm only on season 2, so I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Well, see, in typical Manchester fashion, my impression of Miami always came from Scarface. Just, you know.
Oh, that's the fun times.
That was when Miami was fun. That was when the mountains.
That's when. That's back when my grandfather was working vices in my outside of Miami.
Yeah, as soon as they passed chainsaw control, Miami just wasn't so fun anymore.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point of
Wait,
going?
there's chainsaw control? Shit, someone didn't tell me.
If I can't shoot a white guy with a mullet in a cut-off jean jacket, you know, what's the point? Yeah, fuck Miami. Fuck Florida in general, honestly. Like, let's just, like, it's the same thing I suggest doing to New England. Put shape charges around the borders, blow it up, and then airlift it to a part where we don't have to, like, consider it ours anymore. And then all of a sudden, Georgia can be like, hey, we got more coastline. Shit.
I'm kind of retarded.
As a resident of Florida, fuck you, Nick. I actually quite like this place.
That's all right. I'm sure it'll be just as pretty when it's sitting in the middle of the Caribbean.
You know, okay, what? So you live near Miami, so you're pretty far away from, like, Ocala, right?
I live in Central Florida. I'm about 2.5 hours from Miami and about 3 hours from Orlando.
Okay, so I mean, you're not that far from Ocala. Let me tell you, there is an amazing service that is being offered in Ocala, Florida. Let me see if I can grab this real quick. Yeah. Here we go.
It's off.
All right.
It's on Grindr, isn't it?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you through Discord DMs the My Circle link.
Okay.
Okay. And you got to check this out with us real quick.
There's a living, breathing Jellybean bank.
Nope, sure isn't. Nope, there you go. Okay, sending you that.
Enough with the jelly beans.
Yeah, no, yeah, let's be done with the jelly beans for a little bit.
White angle without jelly beans.
It's like if you've got Magog like desperately and sort of depressedly asking for a thing to stop, you know it's.
And real quick, Yami with $1 says jelly beans equal dingleberries that you don't want. Indeed, and Zero Kitsune subscribed to the Prime subscription. Thank you. You got that open, right?
Yeah, it's open.
You can
loading. It says
for 7.
Are you ready?
Oh, you
God, it's this.
There we go.
Okay.
My next video.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these. For $75, this woman will do this for your horse in Ocala.
Can I be the horse? I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, here we go. Today is Friday, July 27th, 2018. Today is Just Do the Math's first healing session. And today we're working to heal the root causes of Just Do the Math's symptoms of body soreness and what other obstacles stand in between Just Do the Math and winning the biggest races that he stands to win in this lifetime.
Am I watching?
Even the horse is like, the fuck is this?
Life,
What the fuck
turning
is this?
ourselves to face up, turning ourselves to face forward. Here we go. And now I'm starting to understand what the debris is. So the bruising came from being tumbled off of the life path, but that wouldn't account for all the debris in the energy body that's also causing soreness. What this debris feels like is what we refer to in this work as karmic dumping.
That horse also doesn't give a fuck. You notice that?
Yeah.
Like the horse is back there, like, "Are you got an like who's the yeah?"
Well, they say like horses can sense our energy, guys. And I can I'm looking at this, and I can tell the horse is like, get this bitch away from me. What the fuck is going on? She's gonna reach in my ass and try and massage my intestines.
You know, I actually live next to a cattle ranch. And I've been around horses a lot. One of my really good friends is a farrier now. And I worked on international racehorses now.
It's like, I have a real job, Mr. Horse Masturbator.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell.
It's one of those bowel movements that hurts your back.
She probably does Kegels with like fossilized buffalo shit.
No, she isn't. What the fuck?
Listen. Yeah, and if it's in the dark, the only things it can see are your hands. In which case, you're not feeling for Jellybean Lady. You're feeling like, hey, you've got like hips I can tell are there.
There's wait. There's 900 episodes of this.
Her crystal healing dildo.
What is wrong with? Never mind. I live in this state. Fuck it.
I just realized
I know what's wrong with
the rest of the stream. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was saying like after she's been able to like do for over 900 episodes like twisting and pumping in the air, like that woman could fucking wrench a fucking orgasm out of anything. She could jerk off a fucking elephant. All right. Come on.
No.
Anyway, fine. All right. So, Ryder, anything you want to show, promote, put out there to the world, buddy?
You're losing. If you were on side quest, I would have killed you by now.
Whatever.
We still got to do that crossover episode where Weebo plays both of us on this show, and then the both of us show up to play Weebo and Soliloquy on your show.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you show up with the fairy wings on.
Jeff probably has fairy wings for that. So.
I think Mims does. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
I'm gonna show Gator's D&D live stream on Saturday.
Fuck yeah, Gator.
Twitch.tv/Calligator, right?
Yep, I'm actually a part of that live stream. I'm one of his players.
Was that Twitch.tv/Calligator?
Don't fuck with me, god damn it.
No, I'm just trying to get you to repeat the link so people remember it.
Twitch.tv/Calligator. CALIGATOR. Twitch.tv.
The only D&D I care about is what I can motor.
So you're saying you're going to be having modern Medusa on the show soon? Okay, I see it. No.
I want to motorboat her butt. Anyway, so Ryder, thank you so much for popping in, man. We appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
Allahu Akbar.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd bite into that, get lockjaw, and have her drag me to death.
Yeah, same. Anime Moon says, neither Miami nor Pensacola are that fun personal experience. Motherfucking jellyfish. Don't sit on those, by the way. Yeah, no, don't.
Yeah, no, don't.
Don't do that. Don't. No. Oh, my God. All right, next up, we have Ionessa. Ionessa, you are live.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello.
Hi.
Malaho.
Aloha.
That's the one. Yeah, mahalo.
Mahalo is thank you, dear.
Well,
it's thank you.
Mahalo for being here, my dear, to save me from this guy.
I will give you the proper Morskarian greeting. Go fuck yourself.
I figure it was either that or, take me now.
Ass rape!
Ass rape works.
That's actually how you hail a cab in Morskar.
Yep. And if you ever see a carriage pulled by many horses and there's a lute player on the back, that ride has a badass sound system.
He plays into a small box made of wood.
Only the wealthiest of noble lords can bring a bard with them, so they have music upon the road.
The other day, my wagon had its wheels stolen off of it, so I just said I dropped the thing. It's great. It's a lowrider now. I had to get a couple more horses.
I got them spinning wagon wheels. Spinning. They spinning.
I tell you, Magog, you are a hard wizard to get a hold of.
Is that right?
It is right.
It takes two hands,
oh, yes, I know. Why did you beat me to that joke? I was lined up for it, man. I was on the line of scrimmage, right at the end zone, and you just punted the fucking ball right out of my hand.
Well, see, the trick to jokes with me is honestly, if they're my jokes, they'll take way too long. But if there's somebody else's, I'm really good at beating them to the punchline.
So why did you need to get a hold of me, lady? I do not know.
Oh my God, you forgot me already. After I made those amazing buttons for you that you were giving out on live streams.
Not that hot, I know, I'm joking. I don't care about the peasants, it's kind of my thing. No, I'm not that hot to get a hold of. Have you been emailing the Proton Mail? Because I don't use
You're such an asshole.
God damn, Magog. See if I ever try to do anything nice for you again. Fuck you. I mean, I have this dragon egg that's been sitting here for the past year and a half for you, but no.
No, you do. If you wanted to get a hold of me, do you have Twitter? Because my DMs are open. I'm on there most of the time because I'm looking for trending topics in their world to make fun of.
What is this Twitter thing? Only thing I know is that's the thing that everyone gets.
Hold on, I'll explain it to you. Have you ever been to the 9th level of hell?
Kiwi Farms, yes, gotcha. All right, so where's Twitter come in?
Twitter's the one above that, the level right up, you know.
You're really being generous today, aren't you? Let me ask you: have you ever put a note in a bottle and then thrown it into the ocean and hope it got to a very specific person? It's kind of what tweeting at James Woods is like.
No, if it's not Twitter, then get you. You'd have to message me on my Facebook page. I check that the second most regularly. I got rid of the fan email because I was getting a lot. Once I made it public, I was getting a lot of really, well, dick pics. Let's face it. I just got tired of checking it because it was just this gross shit people would send me.
Yeah, how do you think he had it? But then again, how do you think he?
God damn you, Jables Boogley!
Why do you send other people's cocks, Jables? Why? Send your own.
So unfortunately, I abandoned the toddlers, but you can become a member of the Discord. You can message me on Facebook, or you can sign up for a Twitter real quick and be like, "Hey, it's me. My DMs are unlocked, so I don't even have to follow you for you to get a hold of me."
I am a member of your Discord, and I've tried there a couple times. Yeah.
I haven't gotten a message from you because you could have been like, "Hey, it's the lady who sent you buttons," and I would have answered, but I haven't gotten any messages.
Oh, hang on. Let me look.
Here we go. It's call out time.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of the side. I hang out more in the Discord.
I'm in the side quest one. Let's see. January 21st, 2019. Hi, Magog. I listened to side quest today. I'm glad to hear you're getting use out of the buttons. I'm still in the button business and would be happy to make some side quests and Poe ones for you. Also, I have a package sitting here for you. Apparently, it came to my world instead of yours and seems to be very important.
Well,
Give me your goddamn address.
I will have to go look at that. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say besides.
Do you know how long it's been since that I've been waiting to call you out? No.
Since January 21st.
Apparently.
You just gave me the fucking date.
Also,
by the way, I might have ignored you because I be all like, "Hey, there's like your old here. He might be yours." I get plenty of those.
Like somebody called me out in the chat and they're like, "This is like Jeff saying in response to Discord DMs." Here's the thing: if you send me a Discord DM and you're like, "Hey man, blah 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 blah," and like my only response would be, "Hey, cool." I'm not even gonna send that. I'm not even gonna send that. I see it and I'm like, "Oh, awesome, thank you."
This is well, that's the weird thing though, because I imagine the both of you probably actually use Discord better than I do.
No. I mean, seriously, I just starting to get the hang of Discord just recently. Before that, I was like, "What do I need? Fucking C++ programming to the fuck is this shit?"
Do I need to be a mainframe programmer to understand this?
It's all good, but also. As was mentioned earlier, in September there's going to be a really big to-do up here in Washington State, and I'd like to know if you'd like an invite to it.
I would love an invite to it because I just like being invited to things.
I hear that Hemlock Moonwolf might be showing up.
Oh,
listen, it sounds like fun, but I'm not even VidCon this year. So I'm sorry. All trips have been canceled through the
big up.
One, it hurts a lot to pass through that kind of magical barrier, and two, it also costs quite a lot of gold, and I lost 70% of my income when the Patreon thing happened.
So I told you, Nick, you broke your fucking webcam. I told you. Look at it.
Oh my god!
Look at what the fuck has happened. Do you see that?
The lens. Yes. His hand.
Hang on. If I hang on.
It looks like you're searching for jelly beans.
Well, no.
You look like your hand looks like Gumby's fucking hand. What the fuck?
No, that's the important thing, is because if it can phase that much out of reality, if I can manage to masturbate in the first officer's chair there, it'll feel like somebody else is doing it.
I've already seen your balls; they're not impressive.
But all the same,
I am happy that you shaved though.
Sorry, wait, hang on. You've seen? Why has everyone seen my Oh, wait, it was that thing, and then they got rid of the paywall. Yes. Okay, that's fine.
Yes, it was the stream that got canceled because electrical tape apparently isn't enough.
You see, here's the thing with me traveling to YouTube events, especially if somebody's like, "Yeah, I saw your penis there," I can't like genuinely say, "No, you didn't," or "Yes, you did." I'm just like, I have to assume it's like, "Oh, yeah, I guess you must have because you remember it so well."
Honestly, I barely recognize you without dick penciled onto your face.
Honestly, I barely recognize the time we met in person. You had pants on, didn't know what to make of it.
Remember that one time you had, you guys had Saints show and I was there physically and jumped in between you and then punched you both in the dicks?
I don't remember it as a punch, as more of a massage, but maybe we just have different versions.
No, I was practicing skiing.
just
You told me that's how I would learn to ski.
You mastered the poles that day. You mastered them. You'll never need to worry. You'll never need to worry about ass hurt or a chairlift again.
What the gay am I doing on this show? But anyway, yes, try it. Just go bump. If I don't answer in a while, just go bump.
Yeah.
I will eventually see it. Just bump.
Yeah, annoy him. Just
yeah, you have to. I get so many now. I'm like close to 30,000 subs. Hit me up all over the place. I can't help that.
It gets
I'm
worse.
sorry.
It gets worse. Yeah. No, it gets.
When I open up my Twitter, it's like stuck at like 60 fucking notifications and shit. You know, like.
Yeah, that's a real problem. I feel you, bro. That's a real problem.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, the price of internet fame.
But no. The important thing is when you vote Magog, especially, you got to couple it up. It's got to be a Twitter DM, a Facebook DM, and a Discord DM, all saying the same thing. All saying the same thing. Hey, I'm one of those people you told was more important than the others, and then give him a certain amount of time to respond before you post the screenshot of you sending him that DM. See, extortion is the best way to get in touch with people. In this
also, if you use a Ouija board and sacrifice a virgin, guaranteed be summoned.
Now, it's important to remember, though, Ionessa, he's talking a Ouija board, which is actually the Morskar translation of Candyland. So don't use a Ouija board. You got to get a Candyland board and roll until you land on the chocolate waterfall.
No, it's snakes and ladders, you dumb shit.
Snakes and ladders.
Guys.
Ionessa.
Yes, dear.
Anything you want to shill, promote, put out there into the world?
Nope. I just want to let the people in the Discord know that if they haven't sent me their address for an invite to the wedding, they better do it now because they're going out next week.
A lot of my fans want me to get ordained so that I can perform marriages, and I'm thinking about doing it. Because I can just imagine just standing up there, dearly unbeloved. We're gathered here to join these two whores who found their whorish ways better practiced together.
We're here to give this mashing of genitals a legal title.
Tonight they shall bump the uglies underneath the pale moonlight.
See
with God's approval.
Well, you have to understand. Well, actually, that kind of brings up a plan that my mom had, because she's a wonderful shitlord as well. But the Arudites family are conservative, fundamental Christians. And I think that he's like one step away from Satan. So if they show up to the wedding, my mom has decided that we're going to get like a dozen people ordained, and we're going to have like 15 wedding ceremonies, just each one crazier than the last. You know, we're talking like Elvis, Klingon Elvis, Hemlock Moonwolf, fucking.
Well, Jeff, you're ordained, right?
I am. I've done 2 weddings so far. I got a third coming up soon.
Yeah, no, you make actually like and write the vows. So like you guys write your own vows, but Jeff's his introduction as it was to the wedding will be I have seen many vaginas and stroked many cocks, but never in my time of enjoying vaginas and cocks have I ever approached the joy that these two, look at the families, have found in each other. She who does enjoy his cock and he who does enjoy her cunt. shall now be bonded forever under my own holy union. Yes, oh yes. Fundamentals love it. They'll be so confused. They'll be like, very ceremonial.
I'm confused too.
I'm a wizard from a medieval fantasy realm. I can't wait till the part of my sermon like, you may kiss bride. I pronounce you husband and wife. It is now time to initiate prima nocta.
You are the third person who has demanded that so far. The fucking Brits in the service are like, well, wait a minute. The groom has Scottish ancestry. Yeah, no.
And we have an Englishman who can taste of her clit before he does. Within the law.
Let us begin the bedding ceremony.
So, INS, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time, all right?
Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
All right. Bye, darling.
Bye.
Good night.
Anime Moon says neither are okay, so everyone got the full context. Jeff, I'll help you out with this. I don't think this necessarily helps, really. I think Anime Moon's like still trying to figure out like a way for
to
this
make the anime work.
To make the anime work. But then he sent me this, which is when I had a screaming hangover, and so I retweeted this video. And I no, it still doesn't make any sense.
This
I don't.
That doesn't make any sense.
Guillermo del Toro, he was the one who did Pan's Labyrinth, right?
It's like the last season of Lost.
Like the last season of Lost, yeah. It is. It is.
No, because you understand at least what is directly going on here.
This doesn't help. Are you Anime Moon, are you fucking with me right now?
Yeah, that's a fucking troll right there.
I mean, I for one think Zack Snyder is being very daring in his choice of villains, but you know the DCU can only get better. What the hell?
Yeah, no, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. That does not make any of this make any more sense. No.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Wait, hang on.
No.
Was that supposed to be why he sent you the video he did earlier?
The fucking anime thing. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
There's no connection there.
No.
Out of reality.
I'm Dr. Roxo, the Rock and Roll Club.
Yeah, here we go.
Aliaga, the Ale wife. You are live on the show. Yeah, I don't know what that was. What that was supposed to be. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
I do a lot of cocaine.
Fuck, I feel like I need cocaine now after that. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't understand.
Let there be blood.
Aliaga, you gotta unmute.
You have to Most of the people that are going to chosen to come in here have come to see me, not you.
Working now?
Yeah, there we go. Hello,
alewife. Magog, we found you an alewife. On tonight's episode of MidWeek Saints Bachelor, Magog meets the alewife.
You don't know where to go with that joke, do you?
Oh no, I was hoping someone else would pick it up, but it clearly didn't happen.
Yep.
I just want. Are you okay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, are you okay, alewife?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Oh good.
My computer working, so that's great.
Is everyone having technical problems tonight? Is that just what's happening? Skype doesn't work for me. The internet doesn't work for Beardy, and then we get Mouth and Alewife.
Well, okay. No, I will put it this way. So I've been kind of watching and monitoring Discord, and Discord keeps dipping into a red for a connection. I think there's something fucked up going on with Discord servers, to be honest with you.
Cyber attack from China. Alewife, are you speaking to us from Beijing right now? Can you tell us what's going on?
Beijing, I'm like half an hour with Jeff.
I love that.
Yeah, no idea what you just said. Try again. Try again.
Hang on. Give me a second.
Are you running Discord on a potato?
Maybe if he's from China, maybe we have to try and acclimate. I
don't know. Addy Monster's saying it's Lizard Squad at it. That's the Lizard Squad theme song.
No.
No, that was
Hey, it's Waffle. Oh fuck. Hey, what's up, Waffle?
Oh god, it's been about it.
Been a minute.
I feel like the last time here, I got to meet the stream real quick, but I feel like the last time I was here, I was talking about getting hammered with Australians. Also, I've never got the chance to speak with you, Magog, but I love your work. It's nice to be able to say that to you, sort of in person.
Yes, I told you everybody worships me. Thank you, Waffle. Is that another? Am I doing it right? I mean, because usually I don't care about the peasants.
I probably. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you do you. Either way, I'm going to be entertained.
I'm glad you enjoy my videos and my conquering world.
Waffle, are you done trying to be like a responsible adult so you can come back to like being a piece of shit with the rest of us?
I'm not going to make any promises, and I feel like that's part of not being a responsible adult.
Somebody needs a midlife
so I don't know.
crisis.
I'm not even close to that yet. There's a couple people in the Discord that know my age at this point, and I'm nowhere close to a midlife crisis. It's gonna take a bit.
I want to know.
It's gonna build up though, because like I've been middle aged since I was 4. So like when that midlife crisis happens, like some small country is gonna die.
Look, I know exactly how old Waffle is, and I'll put it this way: he's still supple.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
You should flog your squire boys more often. Then
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm
trying to figure out if that was directed at me or not, because even if it wasn't, I really should flog my squire boys more often. I'm gonna do that later tonight.
Just gonna let that linger.
Well, I mean, flogging is amazing cardio. Amazing cardio.
You'd be very surprised, yes.
No.
Yeah, and besides, I mean, it leaves scars if you do it right or wrong, depending on your perspective. And I mean, hey, chicks dig scars.
You know, I mean, I've got tennis elbow, and I don't even own a fucking racket.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's about the end of the monetization of this.
Yeah. By the way, also Nick, you look fantastic today. I'm enjoying the vest. It looks great.
Just today.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen you in a while, man.
Today. Yeah, usually you have the peanut shells from the bar you passed out on stuck to your face.
No, listen. I keep my own bar nuts these days.
So you don't even need to pass by the bar for the peanut shells. It kind of explains it. Gotcha. But I'm loving the sort of phasing in and out you're doing here. It really fits with the Star Trek theme. It's fantastic.
I watched American Gods and I figured I should just run with a joke until it ends up on my lap, apparently. What the fuck?
Like the shitty villain from Ant-Man and Wasp.
No, I just think a lot of people are like, how's Manchester? It sounds dangerous. Like, no, it's fine. I'm almost feet and I look like a comic book villain. I don't really get too many problems.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean, that'll keep you safe in Manchester. Don't know about Boston. That's a different story, but, you know.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm going to give actually, like, courses in self-defense about having the right bone structure soon.
And don't worry, we can fix that for you. Just step into this alley.
Try to have an obnoxious jawline.
Much like Vin Diesel from Fast and the Furious, Nick lives his life one bar rag at a time.
I can't even say it's not true.
I don't know. I got nothing. I don't know how to respond to that.
You can't even deny the ins because they hit too close to home.
It's like, I've seen you in person. I know how you... I at least own property.
He literally owns a t-shirt that says candy is dandy. It's quicker.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you owned a t-shirt that just said property. And that was like the t-shirt's name. Really kind of deep emotional attachment there. Feeds it every day.
Now I need to get both of those up on Teespring tomorrow. Just this property.
Just candy.
If you put it up, there is a non-zero chance I'd buy it.
just gonna be permanently banned from New Zealand for a reason different than every other country I'm not allowed in.
Except,
Like,
except that Candy is spelled with a K because that's his favorite stripper that has a C-section scar.
Don't talk about my cousin like that.
God damn, way to roll with the joke, Nick.
Oh, I missed you guys. Okay, wait. Did someone bring Jables in, or did Jables just show up? Okay.
What's up,
Yeah.
Micronaut?
Well. Thank you.
Good to see you, Jables. How you been since like the 2 days ago when we talked?
Yeah.
That's 1,000 years in internet time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Also, Rimshy, we need you back on. We've been doing I've been doing the show for like over a year now.
Yeah. No, I mean it. Like, I'm hitting plates all over the place. There's a non-zero chance it might happen.
All right, so Jables, this is your platform, real quick, because Magog called you out. So what's your response there, man?
Bring the blood sports.
Oh, I wouldn't say necessarily my dick is small.
Well, see, what I'm hearing is that Jables wouldn't say that his dick is small, but he would say that it's a robot, which means that it probably vibrates. Which, I mean, that's a plus. You know.
You know,
Yeah. I
don't argue.
Honestly, Magog, I was pretty drunk when I hopped into that fucking hangout. So I'm not entirely sure what I said.
So your new nickname instead of Micronaut is Microbrew.
Microbrew. Ooh.
That's fair. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that.
I can do this all day, folks.
And I only know of like 7 different people on Twitter that I've set my dick to.
Well, I'm gonna stand for Jables and say that his dick is not small. It's fine.
It's normal size. It has never killed anyone in the Philippines.
Wait, hang on. Is it?
I just want to point out the number of people that you sent your dick pic to on Twitter equals the number of sins.
I'm just saying it's fine. It's fine. I love you, Jables.
What's in the box? My dick.
I love you, Jables. Anything you want to shout out real quick before we get back to Waffle?
Yeah, there's a comedian, Stephen Brody Stevens. He recently asked himself, but I think he's a comedian that deserves a shit ton of
shout outs. You're supposed to be
attention.
talking shit to Magog. Oh my god! All right.
Yep.
Damn you, Jables.
It's okay. I can barely understand him.
I know. Like his mic is just absolutely atrocious right now. I don't know.
Well, it's true that we should have given a send off to Brody Stevens after it happened. I just
wait. What happened to Brody Stevens? Is he dead?
Yeah, hung himself. Yeah.
What? Brody Stevens is dead?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh.
Magog, I hate to say I'm kind of on the same page.
Not being an asshole. I don't know who that is.
Oh,
neither do I.
Comedian.
Yeah,
I should know who that is. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me?
I
I'm
have
out
to
of
see
touch.
a picture of him. I watch so much stand-up comedy from your world. Sometimes I forget the names of the actual comedians. But maybe if I saw his face, I'd recognize him.
Yeah, no, he hanged himself like I want to say like a week or 2 ago.
Oh man, that's
terrible
rough.
to hear. Yes.
That's the.
It wasn't an ironic death, like what was it, Carradine, where he was trying to.
Oh, Carradine was different.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, autoerotic asphyxiation.
Carradine was
or
trying
at
to,
least, at the very least, I hope he didn't have one of the kitties hanging from the branch hang in there next to the closet.
Just die accidentally while you're trying to come, as opposed to coming accidentally while you're trying to die.
I feel like he just came and then he went. You know.
Yeah. No, that's pretty accurate, actually. Yeah.
Was
no,
that that was a David Carradine joke?
Yeah. It's not too soon. It's been long enough. We're good.
Oh no. Too soon. I mean, too soon can be fucked up. But
I thought
at least he had fun. At least it was a good ride.
I thought they officially changed the name of the slip knot used to tie nooses to a Bennington. I thought that's what they called it.
Damn.
Is that too dark? Should I rate it back? Should I rate it back?
It's good. I was even thinking, like, is it too soon? No, probably not.
I can pull back on the reins, a little bit.
Oh, don't do that. I mean, they enjoy that.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the same thing with anything. It's like you asked too soon. The shitty thing is when shitty things happen in different countries. It's like, how do I tell too soon? Because I don't know time.
We have to make light of the dark things or they'll drive us insane. That's my stance on it. Yeah. We have to make light of the dark things or else they'll drive us insane, crazy, and then we'll get all fucking triggered at every fucking thing we see.
I mean, the way I figure too soon is it's usually been a couple hours until I get a hold of the information in the first place, so it can't be too soon. I know about it. It's fair game.
I think watching the fall of Jim Jeffries has been one of the saddest things in comedy lately.
I did see a video on it, but I was thought about covering it myself, but
they keep coming out, and they keep coming out like
I didn't know that it was actually having an effect on his career or anything. I figured nobody cared.
Not yet, and I hope we can change that. We'll talk about that maybe on Friday or something like that.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind on that one. Is it a Me Too thing?
I honestly don't like any of his comedy. I tried. But
his older comedy. Yeah, his older comedy I thought was pretty good, and the worst thing is he's a cocksucker with like one set of public opinions for his media audience, and then this entirely different one, which is the more you learn about it.
Hypocrite. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah. If you're not willing to say the stuff that you say in private on the air, you shouldn't be a comedian.
Actually, you should be more willing to say shit in public than you would be to people you give a shit about.
You should be more willing. Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I don't say anything off camera that I wouldn't say on camera.
Well, shit. I mean, actually, yeah. Like, well, at least the two of you have met me in public. I'm the same.
You don't know that I haven't, but I haven't.
No, listen, Waffle. I understand. Like, I didn't get a solid look at you while I chased you out from around behind the garbage cans, but I understand you've watched me long enough.
I'm just saying, there was some good shit in those garbage cans. You don't even know, man.
Oh, yeah.
I found a grilled cheese sandwich in there once. Hey, Waffle, anything you want to show, promote, put out there into the world, man?
Honestly, I got nothing. I've been dead for like the past week or so.
Visit Waffle's grave.
Yeah, just good to see. Yeah, no, definitely visit my grave. Also, Devil might be coming up with like a Send Waffle Elephant Shit fund. So if he does that, donate to it.
Actually, more important, I would say, dude, I'd just start following him so he gets them notifications to the point where he's like, hey, I should stream on Twitch again. So go follow Waffle on Twitch.
That's a thing. I don't know that I've ever streamed on Twitch, but hey,
you're gonna, boy.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that could happen. That could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. Yeah, no, do that. Do what Nick said.
All right, we love you, buddy. We love
you guys.
Come back more often.
More.
All right,
I did forget to ask, how long does this show go?
We're almost done. This is pretty much the end.
I was wondering because I have to go do literally anything else.
Yami says, please don't call me a peasant. Everyone knows I'm a wench with a porn star ass. Indeed. All right, I think that's pretty much it. That was pretty much a show, man. I think so. I think we're in pretty good shape.
A show and a quarter, actually.
Yeah, a show and a quarter. Yeah, not bad. I think we touched on all the major things. We all touched all the major cousins.
Come on, now touch me, babe.
That's right.
Can't you see that I am free?
So everyone make sure to catch Side Quest Something Day and Another Day.
Mondays and
week,
Fridays.
Maybe more.
Mondays and Fridays.
Fridays right after the Saints on YouTube.
Yeah. We created a new TGIF programming block.
Yes.
So
indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, the on before the show.
Yeah. Indeed.
Magog may like to act and joke and pretend that he doesn't like our show, but he hasn't watched enough to form a real opinion. So catch us on Friday over on YouTube.
Yeah, no,
I only watch the most important episodes of the Saints, which are ones with me.
Well, and this Friday, episode 100 of the Saints with Poison in the Well, our first ever guest, and also going to be a guest for episode 100. Going to be a lot of fun. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a great fucking time. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have been the Saints. You've been the audience. And have a great time. Go subscribe to Magog right fucking now. You already are.
Yeah, you already are.
No, you already are.
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. And it's 24 hours later and I ain't find none yet.
So hard right now. Strangest thing.